Well guys, welcome to another video, and as you guys can probably tell, from the focal length of this lens here on this camera, that I am actually shooting with the new 8mm that Fuji just released. I am at my Camera Mall's 8th anniversary since they've been going, and they have a number of vendors here, and of course Fuji's here, and I was able to acquire the X-S20, which I'm shooting on now, with the 8mm attached to it, and look how wide that is. That's crazy, right? I can tell you guys right now, this thing feels just as light to me as the X-S10 does. The grip is a little bigger, but not that much bigger with that bigger battery in it. All in all, this thing really feels pretty sweet, just like the X-S10 does, as far as the size and everything. But the added features really bring this up another level over the X-S10. The fact that I have the record box around this, along with the record button going at the same time, is fantastic. I love that. Again, I wish they bring that to the XH2 line. The other part of this I love is the vlog feature. I actually have that in the vlog feature right now as I'm doing this video. I'm gonna go around and take some video with this. I'm gonna go around and take some shots with the 8mm lens so you guys can see how that stuff looks. Hopefully I look good in this video right now as I'm slumped in this chair and enjoying myself. And I'll give you guys a wrap up of how I feel about this camera once I go around and play with it a little bit before the next person asks for it. So I only got this for a few minutes here, so let's get going and do some stuff. So as you guys can see, as I do this with my iPhone here and get this in here, we got the nice little red rectangle around there showing that I'm doing some video. And there's the 8mm lens on this thing. Let's make sure I get that. And I got next to a nice little can of IPA here for the event space. They're a microbrewery in Michigan that's putting out some good stuff here. And yeah, this thing is pretty slick, man. I'm not even gonna lie. As you guys can see here in my hand, it's pretty cool. You know, there's the stuff for the fan. Let me see. And I don't know shooting my iPhone, so pardon me if this turns out a little blurry. But yeah, really loving it so far. Let's go get some images and some more video. Okay guys, so before I give this camera back, I just want to give you guys a quick conclusion of my feeling of the X-S20 along with the 8mm lens. So I think the pictures speak for themselves as far as the lens is concerned. It's wide, it's really wide, and you know, just like the 8 to 16, it gives you a very good wide angle of view. You saw me use it at the Gilmore Museum previously, and it's a great fun lens to play with. But I have to honestly say, I think I like the fact that the zoom gives me more range, if you will, options with that zoom lens. The prime for this is super wide, and once you have it, that's all you have. I mean, you can see my watch on this. That's how wide this is, and that's all you have. So you have to know what you're doing and know why you're doing it and why you're using this lens. When it comes to the camera body itself, I really have to say I'm impressed with it. I'm impressed with the new processor is doing with the sensor. I like that the fact that it has the, and I'll bring my iPhone up here, I like the fact that it has the box around the screen, let you know you're recording. As you guys can see, when I hit the vlog button, because I have this in vlog, let me see if I can tap on that. You see that I got my vlog features right there, you know, and I think all in all, of the package wise, this camera is a powerhouse for what you get. So if you're concerned about the price, I think the price is warranted. As far as this difference between the X-S10, the battery, the added features, the new processor. If you're new to this camera line and new to this series, get it. If you have the XS10 and the X-H2S like I do, you may have to make sure the XS10 is giving you what you need. And if it is, hold off. Don't, do work with it if it's working for you now. If you are like me and gas is hitting you hard, you may actually wind up getting this thing. So with that, I'm going to conclude this with saying that, hey, Fuji knocked it out of the park with this thing, and hopefully they continue to do that with their other releases. Hopefully we see some Kaizen love. We can see a lot of these features go into the X-H2S and the X-H2 and the X-T5, and how wonderful that would be. So comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you guys definitely put in there, again, whether you'll get this camera or not. I kind of know what I'm going to do at the moment, which is hold on to my XS10 while I figure out if it's the right camera for me to have based on what I do, travel, vlogging stuff, YouTube stuff, and go from there. See you guys on the next video.